first thing I'm gonna show y'all is I throw a lot of Senkos. Okay. Now I learned this from one of the great fishermen in this club that showed me really how to fish. And you can fish them any way you want, but I find this works for me. My hook's on a swivel. That's a Lawrence Brunet. I mean, when you flip it in the water, and I throw mine weightless. I know some people throw Texas rig, but I rig them up with a little swivel. I mean, Lawrence taught me that quite a few years ago, but I find it has worked for me. Lately, well, I didn't throw it Saturday. I don't know why I didn't try throwing it, but anyway, that's one way I like to throw the Senko, and I use a Senko pole. But and my favorite color, I know a lot of people have their own favorite colors, but I think I shared it with everybody years ago when I was throwing it. Was a 926. 926. It's like a two-tone, and it's got different colors of glitter in it. I didn't pick up a pack. I have a pack of these right here, and they're pretty close. I didn't have a chance to really dig in my boat too well, but that's the way I like to throw a Senko. If anybody hasn't thrown a Senko, like I said, if you want to see this, I can pass it around, you know.
You use it with the O-ring?
Yeah. You really, when I first started putting them together, I needed 15 hands and 4 pairs of eyes.
An O-ring?
With the O-ring on the
Oh, no.
No.
That's the fish wax.
You just put it in the middle, the whacking one?
No.
Texas
rig it all.
Yeah, but you see that it's a swivel.
Yeah.
Just wait.
I use the O-ring on it.
Oh, okay.
Give it a hook.
You got a snap on it?
Yeah.
Just the O-ring, but you have a hook.
You buy these at couplers.
Okay, you put an O-ring on your hook and attach a swivel to your O-ring.
Correct. And it'll spin. You know, when you
Take the
pump-
line twist out.
Correct. Yeah, and it works a little bit different in the water sometimes. But I've learned that way, and it works for me. So I'm not. Excuse me. I don't Texas rig them. That's how it works for me. So
How long was your pole? Is it 7 what? 2?
that one there.
Probably says six.
Look on the split rig. It's on the split rig. 7-2.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't see that.
It looks like it's a long pole.
7.2.
Yeah.
And it's a skeet reef design
Yeah.
Senko rod.
Yeah, and I bought this one. I tell you what, I bought this thing in Sam Rayburn, and this pole right here, and I had it rigged up. We come in for lunch, and I seen it, and I bought it, and we went back out, and I said, I'm gonna flip with this pole till I either feel something or catch a fish. And we went, and I think that was one year when we weren't doing that well. We weren't catching any big fish. And man, we went into a Liberty Cove, and I started flipping, and I felt the tap. I set the hook, and man, I just closed my eyes, and when I'd feel that bump. So I caught about 3 fish, and then Devin said, man, he was throwing the same thing I was, so I gave him my pole. I said, try it, just to see. So he started flipping, and he really liked the pole too. You know, I mean, you could feel that little bitty, and they weren't hitting hard, it was just a little bitty tap. But now it's a heavy pole compared to some poles. You know, it is a heavy pole. But, and then, I guess everybody knows I like to throw a fluke. For years I've thrown a fluke. Okay, so I do throw flukes, and I use these wind rods that I get from Don's. The eyes kind of spin around, and you can almost cast these things weightless a mile. You know, I mean, this is. I think this is my first pole that I bought with Don, and I'm still using it, and it's probably 6 or 7 years old. But you wouldn't look like a little brim pole, but I pulled in some 3-4, and I think I pulled in 1 6-pounder. We were pre-fishing in Toledo Bend with this little bitty old thing. And then I had Don make me one just a little bit stiffer. And I'll throw, I don't know if any, and I'll throw it with a Fluke also. These little, I don't know what they're called, but I'm having Don make these for me. So, I mean, your Flukes will stay on there forever, you know. And you can get them in any, a 1/8.
Academy has them now.
Yeah, but I don't think they have them with the wire.
No.
See, I went to visit Don Olivier, and he's got a big pack of them that he's supposed to be making for me. He had these just come.
Catch a mullet
Determined
there.
to catch a fish.
Yeah.
On trash.
But I'm telling you, these things right here, you can work them like a spinnerbait. I mean, I've thrown them in brush and pulled them out. I've thrown them in willow trees and just let them flutter down and pump, and you'll feel that little blade, and no problem. Like, I mean, they weren't getting hung up or anything. So just throwing that with a Fluke, you know.
Is that the one that the wire will break off real easy?
No.
No.
No,
Not
it's a
that
different one?
Yeah.
Because they used to have some with the wire. I mean, first time that fish shake its head, the
Don-
wire would break, you'd lose your blade.
Don made me those.
Okay.
Is that a wind rod too?
Yes, it is too. It is a wind rod. Hold on. Let me do this.
Vacuum flipping skid.
It's a ferry.
Yeah, I mean, I really like these wind rods. I mean, some, I don't know, but the eyes do turn on them. And
I don't see how they can work with those eyes.
Deuce makes a rod like that. Deuce rod?
Yeah, they have a different thing.
I don't know if you have that place on,
Yeah. You see, Daniel,
Ambassador Parkway, Albertsons Parkway.
you see how long it is?
it'll,
Yes, you see that?
I'm telling you, in the wind, I can throw that Fluke pretty far. There's no way you know nothing. Don said, I mean, I didn't believe it either, but I said, I'll take one. You can cast in the wind with it. Yeah, that's why it's called a wind rod.
What do you say? I mean, just the
Huh?
whole occasion, I mean, when you set the hook, the string and the
Yeah,
I mean, I had one just like it, but I never knew what it was.
and I'm telling you,
I mean, what brand?
I've caught some pretty nice fish. The bottom. That's right. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why do you make them the spindle further? Why you put the spindle so far?
The spinner?
Yeah, why you put the
I like it like that.
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
one we had was short?
Man, do you know what the name, I mean, what is that?
Just go to Don Olivier. He's just
making some?
yeah, he's making them. I gave him one, and he's building a bag of them, but I haven't gone collect them. So I mean, whoever
He
wants
was on
them,
vacation last week. He just
Yeah.
got back on dates.
and he'll put any blade you want on them. But I like those little hammered blades.
That's probably just like that.
Yeah,
Because Daniel Bryan had given me one, but the spinner was close.
right.
And I'm not even sure if it was with a lead. It might have been a little like a Colorado.
You can buy them. You can buy them that are close.
But he uses a swivel,
Yeah.
attaches swivels and
Yeah, because he was telling me what you saying, like something would come apart immediately.
Yeah. Where you get your balance?
Where you get your
You got them
Yeah, that's
at
because the eyes.
couplers, but you got to put that together. Yeah. You got to get you some of them little pliers. Yeah, those little slip ring pliers. They're about that long, and you get your hooks, and you get those little swivels. I buy all my stuff at the country station, but you get Yeah. And you go get your little packs and you get your hooks and then you get the swivels. Now, I started going to the little oval swivels because they'll, they'll stay right in the middle, but yeah, I've got a bunch. I've got a bunch already made up with different size hooks because sometimes you'll throw the 4-inch Senko, so you want a smaller hook. Okay. Then,
I get more better strikes on the Senkos.
but yeah, I mean,
Your fluke, you throw it with the swivel also? The fluke, you throw it with the swivel, like the Senko?
yeah, on the little spinner.
No, that's not your fluke, just your fluke rod. Just the fluke by itself.
Yeah.
You throw it with a swivel.
No. I throw it.
It's got that jig head on it, so it's gonna replace for it.
With the little,
Oh, the screw in.
the screw-in head. That's it.
Yeah,
Because these things, I was throwing them with just the regular hooks,
yeah.
and you lose. I mean, your
Yeah,
baits.
yeah.
But if you use a little screw-in head, you're gonna last. Your bait's gonna last a little bit longer. But
Yeah, when the end of your worm gets chewed up, you just bite it off and you keep going with the same.
yeah. So, any other questions? But don't do as I do because you can see where I'm.
What's he charging for these rods? 150, is that normally the charge for a rod?
I haven't bought one. I'm telling you, this is my oldest rod, and it's probably.
Probably 6, 7 years old.
Oh, I think it's older than that. This one's probably 10 years.
Yeah, you had that, see it.
I've got 3 of them, and that's one, and I left one at home. So I have 3 poles. Yes, sir.
What's the deepest your fishing Senko?
The deepest, weightless. I mean, around.
3 foot of water, 6 foot?
Oh no, I fished it in 6 foot of water, 6, 7 foot of water, yeah. And I'll just flip it. That little bit of weight on there will help it fall just a little bit faster, and it kind of spins. And I kind of play with it on the side of the boat when I started doing that because Lauren showed me, how to rig those up. And man, it just has a good reaction, but yeah, in Toledo Bend, we were in 6, 7 foot of water, and there was a brush pile, and I flipped it out there, and I just, bang.
Will you fish it all year long or certain times of the year?
I pretty much fish my Senkos all year long. Yeah.
Try that swivel with an O-ring.
When I started fishing the Senko, I read a deal, maybe one of the pros takes about a 3/4 to a 1-inch finish in there, sticks it in the tail of the Senko, so it goes out straight when you cast it. Do you ever do that?
No, I've never pegged it with anything.
I do that. What it does with that, and that's a good way to do it, because if you're fishing on a dock or anything, what it does is when you pull it up, it sinks backwards. And instead of, without it, if you pull it up, it'll just float back down, but you'll get that little backwards action, and it's working. And it gives you a little bit of weight to cast, too. Just that little bit.
Yeah.
I always put some weight on it. But it gives a good action. If you need to get under something,
Yeah, it seemed like it would.
Anybody else?
on your flutes, what colors you like?
I throw nothing but. That's all I buy. Watermelon seed.
Watermelon seed?
Some people like watermelon red. I'm telling you, I've tried. I've got a bolt. I got some camel. I got the white. I got the pink. I've got watermelon red. I've got almost every color there is, but this is the only thing that works for me. Watermelon seed.
Watermelon red.
See? I don't know why. And I've tried watermelon red. I've tried it. I guess it's right here.
I'm kind of like that with that. Yeah, it's the mental game.
Yeah.
You gotta have time.
And sometimes if it's, I'll put a little chartreuse on the tail, you know. If it's a little stain or something, the water. But I don't know,
That should go two ways.
yeah, I'll go to Walmart because they're $2 $2.88 or sometimes $1.88, I'll grab them all. Coming to the house. Just, I use, that right there is 15-pound cigars.
That's the best, that's the best.
That's all I use. Yeah, fluorocarbon cigar. It's expensive, but I like it. I'm telling you, it's a good line for me. Yeah, 15 pounds.
That's what I throw in. But I use big, tri-lean fluorocarbon. I like, but 15 pounds.
Yeah. And probably 12 would work, because but I use 12 on crankbaits and stuff like that, but 15 pounds. But that cigar is a good line. Like I said, it's expensive, but I like it.